Based out of Montreal, but making moves all over the place. We got her inside the Vibe 105 studio today to talk about the new works. Greetings and welcome.
Greetings. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Is that time flying? So tell me a bit about the works. Eight songs, new EP. Yeah, give me some of the background on this.
um, where to start? This album, it's a project I was working on from 2 years ago, and I actually took my time. Like I, in the beginning, I kind of felt like it was kind of like a waste, but my producer, he pushed me to the limit, and it came out better than I expected. It has 8 tracks, all written and produced by me. Co-signed with Bobby Pottinger. I have two collabs. One with Maka Diamond. Big up yourself. Um, at my launch a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago actually, she was there. And for the first time ever, finally, instead of performing by myself, we performed together, which was a blessing.
Yeah.
Finally. So that was really cool. I also have another collab with Mota McKenzie.
Now, who's that?
It's an artist from Montreal, and
Okay.
it's called Learn to Love Again. Learn to Love Again.
I learned to love again. Give me a bit of background on that.
Learn to Love Again, it was produced by both of us actually. The rhythm by Bobby Pottinger. And most of my songs are cultural, but I wanted something really for the girls and for dance and have fun. So it came out into a Latino vibe. Latino mixed up with reggae, which I found really, really, really cool. So
It's always a good thing to mix up the vibe because reggae isn't just straight reggae anymore.
yeah.
There's a lot more to it than just the roots rock rhythm or the one drop or even the dancehall vibe. Now to cross over and give it a Latin vibe, I see that there's a few artists that are doing that, not only in reggae but all music. Remix has been the big thing and the
Been
way
the
to go.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Maka Diamond and Moto on this one. Any plans to collaborate with others in future works?
Yes. I have a collab. It's gonna be out, I would say, exactly 2 weeks. It's with Glenn Washington.
Nice.
He was at my EP release party, and he actually surprised me. But I took the chance to just go ahead and just bust a collab the week that he was in Montreal.
Nice.
So,
That's what you gotta do. You
yeah,
gotta
it's
grab and take advantage of the situation.
yeah. So it was really cool getting to work with the veterans, Maytone and Glenn at the same time. So I wrote. It was different from recording in our studio because as I got there, my lyrics are just done for me, and all I had to do was just voice.
Yeah.
So it was like a blessing to me. So that's gonna be out in 2 weeks. Exactly.
Nice.
iTunes, iTunes and my Instagram all over. A video will be out in 1 week, a matter of fact.
Nice.
Yeah,
Video
so-
before the tune.
Yeah,
Good works.
Yeah.
Good works. Visual is a key nowadays
Yeah.
because everybody wants to see the
visual.
artist. Yeah, and know what's going on. Like how you're visually on your social media right now too.
Big up my little Instagram fan. So anybody that wants to get the album, you could get it on iTunes. And big up Vibe 105. I love this station. I listen actually at work.
Yes.
I listen at work.
We're the best. We're the best. And we're hearing it more and more that we are the real, genuine, and true supporters to Canadian artists.
Yeah, and
helping them
I have to
raise.
say, like, I really appreciate, like, especially you as a female, because there's not a lot where I push like female artists. You know what I mean? And the fact that it's only like we can't say only you, but you're one of them. I know in Toronto since I've came to the shows here that are pushing and pushing and pushing. So I really respect that.
As long as you make good music,
Yeah.
we're there behind you for push. We kind of get too old for the pom poms and the short skirt and the cheerleading, but the push will always be there. We were playing a few weeks back your track with Maka Diamond. I know it's hard. She's always on the road, always doing things, but is there a chance in the future of perhaps a video?
Yes, actually,
Ah.
we did the video shoot the week of the EP release party. So give or take 3 weeks, it should be out. And it hot.
Hot?
It hot. You see
Yeah, but
me,
too hot girl in there something, man.
me, Maka, and dancers, and so I'll keep it surprising. But it's a nice video.
So if they want to link you, when them think you, how
Yeah.
them to do so?
Instagram, it's LADYSPLITZTH, the Diva. Facebook, Miss Diva. YouTube, Miss Diva. And In the Roots Records. You could get in contact with Rebel or Brian. I'm available most social medias. I'm just getting used to the Snapchat and all of that.
No, sir, the Snapchat. Me afraid of Snapchat. We talked about that last week here with EMG and Chuckstar and said, the thing with Snapchat is more time it might just snap part of your chat when you don't want to go out the road.
Okay.
Then what? You can't take it back.
It done snap already.
Yeah, snapping it done already. So now that you got the EP out, album, I call it EP because album, EP, anything that's got music on it that's moving, it's just doesn't need to really be titled one or the other. What it needs is movement. So tell us a bit about the rise of the album. Where is it playing right now and getting the most support?
The most support, which I can't even say funny. It's so funny. It's playing here in Toronto, and that is like it's a big welcome to me because I'm from Montreal. You understand? But most of my shows, I guess because I did a lot of shows here, albums have been buying like at least 200 people was at the album launch from Toronto. So that was kind of amazing to me. In Europe, 2 songs have been number 2 on the Europe charts. I believe reggaemania.com, I believe, in Europe, and it's 2 weeks straight it's been at number 1.
Oh, that's what Reggae Mania is here in Toronto, not in Europe.
Maybe I got the name incorrect. But in Europe, I could tell you the charts. If you go on my Instagram, it's up. It's 2 weeks straight at number 1. Jaya Love is amazing, and that song it's a Christian song, but with a reggae vibe. So it's kind of touching to me because that's one of my last songs I actually wrote on the album.
So how long did it take the works in total?
2 years.
2 years? Yeah, but that's usually the amount of time that has to be put into a good body of work,
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. I've heard people say they work on one album for 10 years before the album comes out.
All right, so I'm not feel so bad.
No, you're not feel so
I
bad.
can say that after the hard work, after listening back and everything and the respect, I feel like it was worth it.
Oh yeah,
it was worth it.
It's all worth it. It's just the time it takes. It can be frustrating for the artist when you voice your track and then you still have months of mixing and that.
In the studio again.
Yes, and I know Bobby Pottinger personally, so I know how much of a perfectionist he is also.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that Bobby laid some background vocals on this for you too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not too often you see him step out, so.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Big up Bobby.
Have to big up Bobby.
Big up Bobby.
Yes, we've been doing some works and great people to do works with. And big up the Indie Roots record family also. Brian Kotler and Deborah Harewood. And much love to all the Montreal Massive. And now that you're here and are you doing more promotion on the album? What's the plan for Toronto's Movements?
Toronto's Movements. I will say this. In about a week or so, I'm gonna put up a date. We're gonna be bringing the whole band here next month to Toronto. So if you go on my Instagram or even the Miss Diva page, you'll see that a date will be here for next month. So lock off a date, 1 week, the whole band will be here.
Nice.
I'll be singing, of course, and the whole band, live instruments right through, and it's gonna be I believe 5 songs. And I would like to have other Toronto artists on it, but we'll see. Because Toronto, my place, I endorse everybody. But that's the plan. December, I'll be going to Jamaica to finish 2 more videos. 2 more videos. So it's just a lot of work being put in.
You gotta do the work.
Yeah.
You gotta do the work. That gives the fuel into the engine so the music can make moves.
Yeah, I feel like December time at the right time because it's Christmas time in Jamaica and it's a nice time to be there and get learning experiences done at the same time.
True.
So that's the name of the album. 7 Shades I Love Toronto.
See there? So any shout outs, big ups, bless ups you want to give before we move out of the segment?
Big up Empress Divine. Donna
Makeda. Aye. I'm a sister Hot Ras.
Donna Makeda, she was at my EP launch and she ripped it. Donna, big up yourself. Large up my mother. Love her dearly. Brian, the whole In The Roots family. And Mama Canada, of course. I love the name.
It's love always. It's love always. So I'm glad. I'm very happy for you, and I know this has been a long journey. So now that you can move on, with the music in your hand, and of course the message in your music, where is it that Miss Diva wants to stride to first?
Stride to. I've always wanted to go to Africa. I'm not lie. It's one place I've always wanted to like see, and musically, I think it would be like a blessing to actually sing. I've sang in Jamaica before, but for me, it's Africa.
All right.
Africa.
Africa bound. All right. So Africans and all those who are connected, promoters, producers, friends and family and followers of good music in Africa, you heard it here. Miss Diva wants to reach there first. So if you have the link her up.
Link it up.
Yes. And you can get her on Instagram. Tell them your link again.
LADYSPLITZ The Diva. That's Lady Spitz The Diva. YouTube Miss Diva. Facebook Miss Diva.
Good vibes.